Hey, what's going on, Virgos? Butch Tarot here. I'm going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Pulp Tarot. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Virgos? What can you show us for Virgo? All right, Virgos. So the first thing I see, Virgos, I feel like it's going to be very interesting for you. I'm going to start with, I see some new opportunities coming for you, Virgo. I feel like things... First of all, we have the Seven of Cups. So I see some new opportunities coming to you. And to put this, what's coming up is I see a lot of wins. Putting a lot of wins in the column. I see some new stability. But that's just a tip of the iceberg of what I see. Like I said, I feel like there's going to be new opportunities. And when I say that, I didn't put an S on it by mistake. I see new opportunities for you. I see new stability. But I also see something that I really enjoy seeing. So I see someone that you dealt with before. Now, I feel like it was more of a friendship. I feel like you were there for this person. I feel like this person was dealing with a lot. We have the Devil card, so I feel like this person was dealing with a lot. And we got the Two of Pentacles. I feel like they had a lot on their plate. And I feel like you wish in the past that you could have helped this person more. I feel like there is some regret in that case. With the Devil card, I feel like this person may have been dealing with some sort of addiction. And I feel like you don't... when you help someone, but you still feel like you could have done more? I feel like it's kind of a regret that's been kind of sitting with you. And not only that, but I feel like you genuinely had feelings for this person that was more than just a friendship. But I feel like this person was not in the right place. So you did what most Virgos do. You continue to help as much as you possibly could. But unfortunately, I feel like this connection went cold. Even though I feel like you still think about this person and you still have this connection. Like I said, I feel like there was an emotional connection, that you saw something in this person that they couldn't seem to see in themselves, that no one else saw in them. And another great, aspect of Virgos is that they do tend to see things that others don't. we'll get into that later, my story time. But like I said, I feel like this person went cold on you, or at least the connection went cold. You know, I feel like you never really got the closure. You know, never really knew what happened to this person, why they went, where'd they go, what happened. Well, you're about to find out. I feel like this person, you helped this person a lot more than you thought you did. I feel like this person got their shit together. You know, I feel like they have some explaining to do. But let's start by they got their shit together. You know, this person has made something for themselves. They got their ducks in a row. And I feel like a lot of that credit goes to you, which you probably won't take because it's another Virgo thing, but they're going to give it to you anyway. What I see is I feel like this person couldn't wait to tell you. This person comes back looking for your approval. But not only your approval, they came back looking for you. You know, they wanted you to know that you were right. They wanted you to know that they got their shit together. And I feel like the reason why it fell apart before, what you couldn't see that was right in front of you, I feel like this person had feelings for you as well. Deep feelings. And they didn't want to bring you down. They felt like they were bringing you down with them. And I feel like that was the moment this person's life really started to change. You know, they finally let someone in. And that person was you. And they got to a point where they had something to lose. So I feel like that was the starting of the end of that old way for this person. We have the World card, all things coming to an end. You know, they were through a lot of shit. And you did a lot for them. And the last thing they wanted to do was hurt you. And they felt like the way they were in the situation that they were in, they were only going to bring you down. They wanted to bring you up, not bring you down. And they felt like it was a sinking ship. They felt like it was a sinking ship. And they didn't want you drowned, so they put you on a lifeboat. But they didn't go down with the ship. They miraculously fixed the hole. You know, and like I said, this person couldn't wait to come back and tell you. You know, they want to open up communication with you and say it all. And I feel like they're going to give you answers of what happened before, too. I feel like what I'm telling you is going to be confirmed by what they're going to tell you. You know, this person hasn't stopped thinking about you. You and only you. But like I said, they didn't want to break your heart. They didn't want to fail you, not you. They failed a lot of people, even themselves in life. But they didn't want to fail you. They didn't want to hurt you. And that's why I feel like they had to take that space. You know, you nurtured them enough. You gave them enough. You gave them hope when they had no hope. You gave them a reason to live. And I know that sounds so dramatic, but trust me, in their mind, it's not dramatic at all. I see this person they put in a lot of work to get where they're at now. But you started it. You know, you meant something to them that was much deeper than anyone ever in their life. I feel like this person had a long ass road. Long before they met you. You just put them on the right path. And like I said, they continue to follow it. You know, they have their shit together. And they have hopes and dreams now, things that they didn't have before. And they're going to, you know, you're the first person they want to tell. And I feel like they've been fighting the urge to tell you this is internal struggle. They didn't want to come to you too early. You know, They didn't want to ruin it by coming to you too early. They wanted to know that they could show up for you now. They wanted to be in a place where they could give to you. And that's exactly what place they're in. You know, I see this person showing up, putting in the work. I do see this person giving to you. You know, this person is at a place now where they feel like they can conquer anything. And it's because of you. That's why they're back. But they're not only back to just tell you that they're doing good. They're back for you. You know, this is going to seemingly come out of nowhere, seem impulsive, but it's not. It's well planned out. You know, this person's going to want to take you out. They're going to want to, you know, they want to start something with you. They want a future with you. They want to be with you. You know, you may not have thought you were going to see this person again. And I feel like they waited a long time to come to you. But now the time is right. And that's why they're coming to you now. And like I said, other opportunities coming towards you for stability, as well as this person. I mean, all I see is winning. You know, we have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Like I said, this person wants a future with you. This person, this isn't about just you being there for them. It's about you being the only person that was there for them. You're the only person that believed in them. And for that, they love you. You know, you saw them at their worst. Now they want to show you at their best. I feel like it was always meant to come back full circle. You know, I feel like you had a bond with this person. And I see this bond not only moving forward, but growing. And like I said, with that Hierophant, that strong bond, that strong commitment to each other. You know, reaping the rewards, even though you weren't expecting it. Like I said, this person knows what they want. They've known what they wanted. The moment they walked away, they knew what they wanted. They just couldn't have it then. And I feel like it was the first mature decision the first right mature decision this person ever made. And it's because of you. And like I said, they couldn't wait to tell you. They got their shit together. They got hopes, they got dreams they want to share with you. You know, they were in a bad place. And like I said, I feel this genuine energy that they didn't want to walk away. Physically, they walked away. Emotionally, they never did. And they never will. They know exactly what they want. And now they feel like they can give you what you need. That's another thing. They couldn't give you what you needed before. You know, the moment you realize that you have this connection with someone, everything changes. You are the cause of all this. All these big changes, all this stuff that this person's done to get their life together. You know, you're the root cause. And it's not because of just what you did. It's because of the way they felt when they were with you, the connection they felt to you. You know, sometimes all we need is someone that believes in us, even when we don't believe in ourselves. Like I said, now this person's at a place where they feel like they can do anything. And the first thing they want to do is be with you. They want to succeed now with you. Like I said, once this person started getting their shit together, they wanted to come to you. But like I said, another mature decision. They waited till it was stable. And they're very stable now. I feel like things are going very well for them. And the only missing piece is you. Now with this person, you know, we have Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. We have some Leo, and some Sagittarius. Cancer and Pisces. Possibly some Scorpio. Excuse me. That's the thing in life. Sometimes we don't know what we do for people. Fortunately for you, you're gonna know. You know, it's I've talked about this before, but when I was young, I wasn't always the best kid. Now, something I haven't told you before, I haven't told really many people that don't already know. When I was young, me and one of my really good friends, me and her were really good friends. We grew up together our whole life. One night at a party, we ended up getting together. We're all adults, we know what that means. You know, and our connection was a strong one because of the fact that she was always there for me. She was like my best friend. And I never had a whole lot of love growing up from family and stuff like that. So to have someone that you were connected to like that was very different. Someone that was there for you. And she ended up getting pregnant over that one night. It was scary at first, and then, you know, we got to the point where he accepted it, and then we started to get ready. So we lost our child during, the cord got wrapped around his neck, and so we lost her during childbirth. And I went into a very dark place. And I just didn't care for a while. You know, I got into a very dark place. I didn't care for a while, and I did stupid stuff. The point of the story was she got really into drugs, and she had her own spiral. And, you know, we kind of drifted apart because we felt like together we were just making each other worse. With me, it wasn't drugs. It was, you know, fighting and you know, some drinking and stuff. But I remember my grandmother, she's a Taurus. She was always the person that showed me love. Always the only person growing up, my whole family, that was ever really loving. She looked at me one day and she told me that shit happens and awful shit happens, but I'm too damn young to throw my life away. And it hit me. Nobody ever talked to me that way. And one of the people I loved the most in my life was my grandmother. And her to say that, she said, what you've been doing is disappointing. You know, you're throwing your life away. She said that what happened to you is something that is very, very traumatic, but you can't let it consume you. And it usually doesn't happen for people like this, but I never drank again. Still don't. I got back in touch with her, and I helped her through her addiction. And she got better. She, you know, we never, I don't think we're ever meant to be in a relationship together. I think we're always meant to be best friends. We're still best friends. She's still one of my very good friends, but she has her own family and kids, and I have my own family and kids, but we still, you know, meet her at the grave every year. And the point of the story, I know that was a long story, and it's not one that I've ever told live before or on the internet before, but the relevance is I felt like I was dragging her down, and I never wanted to do that. I felt like both of us together were toxic. Like we were both on our own spiral, and we were just dragging each other down. And to have someone sit me down and give me the hard truth with the backing of love, which my grandmother did. My dad told me plenty of times. My dad is actually a Virgo. My dad told me plenty of times, you gotta get your shit together, man. You gotta get your shit together. You're messing up. You're doing stupid shit. Get your shit together. But he was very aggressive about it. And he never showed me love my whole life. My dad's never told me he loved me, so it was just tough to hear from him. But to hear from her hit me in a way. It's hot here, so the windows are open, so sorry about all the sounds, but it hit me in a way when she told me, because I knew it came from a place of love. I knew it was someone that was looking at me that loved me. And sometimes that's all you need, is that one person to believe in you, that one person to show you that love. And like I said, I started to spiral back up. And I shit you not, the moment my grandmother had that conversation with me, never drank again. I wasn't really a drinker. I don't want people to think that I was drunk all the time, but I was drinking. I was doing stupid stuff. I was, working and spending all my money on drinking and partying and just trying to forget. But she said, you got a whole life ahead of yourself. Don't throw it all away now. And I never drank. I completely 180'd in that moment, because I felt, and this is the point of the relevance. I know it's a long ass story, and I apologize for beating around the bush, but the point of the story is having someone care and love you. Someone that you never wanted to let down, tell you that you're letting them down. When I took that all in. And if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be here today. But like I said, I stopped doing the stupid shit I was doing. I went back and I found her. I helped her get clean. And that's the thing. If my grandmother didn't have that conversation with me, not only would I not be here, she probably wouldn't be here either. The one I had a kid with, I don't want to say her name because I know she watches sometimes, but it's funny how all it takes is a little bit of love to change everything. Like, I had lots of people telling me, I was messing up, but it wasn't out of love. It was just with my dad, it was more like, I felt like it was more, he was embarrassed because I was this kid and I was screwing up and he was always hearing about it. And, it was more of a thing for him. But like I said, I didn't want to bring her down. I was conscious enough and intelligent enough to know that I was in a bad place and she was in a bad place, and together we weren't good for each other. But that's the thing in life. The power that someone has in your life that loves you. That's amazing. And that's why I love what I do. I love doing tarot because I love people finding that love. That person that genuinely loves you. Like, she could have just disowned me. Me and my dad haven't really talked since. So he kind of disowned me. That's his mother, actually, my grandmother. She could have disowned me too. She could have just washed her hands clean of me, but that wasn't what she did. And I thank God every day that she did do that, because now I'm here with you guys. I think a lot of us sometimes in life feel like lost causes, and if we didn't have anybody to show us any love or anybody that was there for us, I think that it'd be easier to fall down that hole, and we just keep digging ourselves a hole. But this person had you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.